Question 1. A project manager observes that a team member, usually proactive, has become withdrawn and is missing deadlines. Instead of immediately assigning blame, the project manager first schedules a private meeting to understand the situation from the team member's perspective. Which aspect of emotional intelligence is the project manager primarily demonstrating? A. Self-regulation. B. Social skills. C. Empathy. D. Motivation. Answer: C. Empathy. The project manager is primarily demonstrating empathy by attempting to understand the team member's feelings and situation from their point of view before reacting or making judgments. Empathy involves recognizing and understanding the emotions of others, which is crucial for building trust and providing appropriate support to team members. This approach fosters a supportive team environment where individuals feel understood and valued, ultimately promoting better team performance. Project managers should always strive to understand the why behind changes in behavior before addressing the what. Question 2. During a critical project phase, team members are showing signs of high stress and potential burnout. A project manager initiates regular, brief check-in meetings focused on well-being, encourages flexible work arrangements, and actively listens to concerns without judgment. This approach best exemplifies the application of emotional intelligence to A. Enforce strict project controls. B. Mitigate technical risks. C. Enhance team well-being and psychological safety. D. Accelerate project delivery schedules. Answer: C. Enhance team well-being and psychological safety. By focusing on team well-being, encouraging flexibility, and actively listening, the project manager is using emotional intelligence to create an environment where team members feel safe to express concerns and are supported. This approach builds psychological safety, which is essential for innovation, open communication, and ultimately, sustained high performance in a team. Understanding and responding to the emotional state of the team helps prevent burnout and keeps morale high, ensuring the team can perform optimally. Question 3. A project team is experiencing recurring conflicts over task assignments and communication styles. The project manager decides to facilitate a team workshop focused on understanding individual communication preferences and providing constructive feedback techniques. This action is most aligned with developing which aspect of emotional intelligence within the team? A. Self-awareness and social skills. B. Self-regulation and motivation. C. Empathy and self-awareness. D. Motivation and social skills. Answer: A. Self-awareness and social skills. By focusing on individual communication preferences, the project manager is helping team members develop self-awareness regarding their own styles and how they impact others. The workshop on constructive feedback techniques directly enhances their social skills, which are vital for effective interpersonal interactions and conflict resolution within the team. Understanding oneself and developing the ability to interact effectively with others are fundamental to reducing conflict and improving team cohesion and performance. Question 4. A new team member consistently interrupts others during discussions and dominates meetings. The project manager, instead of publicly reprimanding them, schedules a one-on-one conversation, shares specific examples, and explains the impact of these behaviors on team collaboration and psychological safety. Which emotional intelligence component is the project manager primarily demonstrating? A. Personal motivation. B. Self-regulation. C. Social skills. D. Empathy. Answer: C. Social skills. The project manager is using social skills to manage a difficult interpersonal situation effectively by providing constructive feedback in a private, professional manner. This involves handling relationships, influencing others, and addressing issues sensitively to maintain team harmony and productivity. Rather than reacting impulsively, The project manager employs a considered approach to guide the team members' behavior without alienating them, which is a hallmark of strong social skills in leadership. Question 5. During a particularly challenging project, the project manager maintains a calm demeanor, actively listens to team frustrations without reacting defensively, and consistently communicates an optimistic yet realistic vision for success. This behavior best demonstrates the project manager's strength in A. Risk management. B. Self-regulation. C. Technical expertise. D. Scope management. Answer: B. Self-regulation. The project manager's ability to maintain a calm demeanor and listen without reacting defensively, even under pressure, exemplifies strong self-regulation. Self-regulation involves managing one's own emotions, impulses, and reactions effectively, preventing them from negatively impacting judgment or team morale. This capacity allows the project manager to remain objective and lead the team through difficulties with composure and clarity, reinforcing trust and stability. Question 6. A project manager notices that a team member is constantly volunteering for extra tasks and working long hours, but their quality of work is declining and they appear exhausted. A project manager with high emotional intelligence would most likely A. Assign them more tasks to leverage their enthusiasm. B. Publicly praise their commitment as an example for others. C. Discuss their workload and well-being privately, offering support or workload adjustment. D. Document their declining quality for performance review. Answer: C. Discuss their workload and well-being privately, offering support or workload adjustment. A project manager with high emotional intelligence would prioritize the team members' well-being and performance by recognizing signs of potential burnout and addressing them proactively. This approach demonstrates empathy and social awareness, as the project manager understands the emotional state of the team member and takes appropriate action to support them. Providing support and adjusting workload helps maintain the team members' health and ensures sustained quality of work, fostering a healthy and productive team environment. Question 7. The project team is facing a significant setback due to an unforeseen technical issue. Despite the pressure, the project manager gathers the team, acknowledges the challenge, expresses confidence in their collective abilities, and facilitates a brainstorming session for solutions. This leadership approach primarily boosts team performance by leveraging A. Strict adherence to the project management plan. B. The project manager's technical problem-solving skills. C. Emotional intelligence to maintain team morale and focus. D. External stakeholder intervention. Answer: C. Emotional intelligence to maintain team morale and focus. By acknowledging the challenge, expressing confidence, and facilitating a collaborative problem-solving session, the project manager uses emotional intelligence to manage the team's emotional response to a setback. This approach prevents demotivation, reinforces team cohesion, and channels collective energy towards finding solutions, effectively maintaining morale and focus under pressure. A leader's emotional resilience and ability to inspire confidence are critical for navigating project difficulties and promoting sustained team performance. Question 8. A key stakeholder is consistently providing negative feedback about project progress, which is beginning to demotivate the development team. The project manager, leveraging emotional intelligence, should first A. Confront the stakeholder directly and challenge their negativity. B. Shield the team from all stakeholder feedback to protect morale. C. Analyze the stakeholders' concerns for validity, then communicate the feedback to the team constructively, focusing on actionable improvements. D. Inform the development team to ignore the stakeholders' feedback. Answer: C. Analyze the stakeholders' concerns for validity, then communicate the feedback to the team constructively, focusing on actionable improvements. A project manager demonstrating high emotional intelligence would first process and understand the stakeholders' feedback, empathy/social awareness, before communicating it to the team. By filtering the feedback and presenting it constructively with a focus on actionable improvements, the project manager protects team morale while still addressing valid concerns. This approach transforms potential demotivation into a call for improvement, maintaining team engagement and performance. Question 9. During retrospective meetings, team members are reluctant to discuss failures or areas for improvement openly. To foster psychological safety and encourage candid feedback, a project manager with high emotional intelligence would A. Implement a strict policy for mandatory feedback submission. B. Share their own mistakes and learning experiences first, then encourage others to do the same. C. Assign a dedicated critic role to one team member for each meeting. D. Exclude discussions about failures from retrospectives to keep meetings positive. Answer: B. Share their own mistakes and learning experiences first, then encourage others to do the same. By openly sharing personal mistakes and learning experiences, the project manager models vulnerability and creates a safe environment where team members feel comfortable doing the same. This act demonstrates self-awareness and empathy, building trust and psychological safety, which are crucial for open communication and continuous improvement. When leaders admit their own fallibility, it empowers others to speak up and contribute to collective learning without fear of judgment. Question 10. A project manager observes that a team member is exhibiting signs of frustration and anger due to perceived unfairness in task distribution. Instead of directly intervening, the project manager privately coaches the team member on techniques for managing their emotions and communicating their concerns assertively but respectfully. This is an example of promoting A. Self-regulation. B. Social skills. C. Self-awareness. D. Empathy. Answer: A. Self-regulation. By coaching the team member on techniques for managing their own emotions and communicating concerns respectfully, the project manager is directly helping them develop self-regulation. Self-regulation is the ability to manage one's impulses and emotions effectively, preventing them from escalating negatively and enabling constructive action. Empowering team members to manage their own emotional responses is a key way to foster a mature and high-performing team. Question 11. To ensure effective collaboration on a complex project, the project manager encourages team members to regularly share updates, ask for help when needed, and celebrate small successes together. This approach primarily aims to build A. Individual accountability. B. Hierarchical reporting structures. C. Team cohesion and shared purpose. D. Competitive team dynamics. Answer: C. Team cohesion and shared purpose. Encouraging open communication, mutual support, and collective celebration fosters a sense of unity and shared commitment among team members. This emphasis on interdependence and collective achievement strengthens team cohesion and a shared purpose, which are critical for effective collaboration on complex projects. Building a strong team bond through these emotionally intelligent practices leads to better overall project outcomes. Question 12. A project manager is mediating a conflict between two team members. The project manager's strategy involves actively listening to both sides, summarizing their points to confirm understanding, and helping them find common ground. This approach highlights the project manager's use of A. Technical conflict resolution. B. Autocratic decision-making. C. Empathy and social skills. D. Resource leveling techniques. Answer: C. Empathy and social skills. By actively listening and summarizing, the project manager demonstrates empathy, understanding each team member's perspective. the ability to then guide them toward common ground, and a resolution utilizes strong social skills, which are essential for managing interpersonal relationships and resolving conflicts constructively. Effective mediation through these emotional intelligence components helps maintain team harmony and prevents conflicts from escalating, ensuring continued productivity. Question 13. A project manager observes that a team member consistently avoids public speaking, even when their input is critical. The project manager offers to mentor the team member, focusing on building their confidence in presenting and providing opportunities for them to practice in a low-stakes environment. This demonstrates an understanding of A. Formal project governance. B. The team member's emotional needs and development. C. Strict adherence to the project schedule. D. Cost control mechanisms. Answer: B. The team member's emotional needs and development. Recognizing a team member's avoidance of public speaking as an emotional barrier and offering supportive mentorship demonstrates an understanding of their individual emotional needs and a commitment to their professional development. This empathetic and development-focused approach helps the team member overcome personal challenges, ultimately contributing more effectively to the team. Investing in individual growth through such emotionally intelligent coaching strengthens the overall team's capabilities. Question 14. After a significant project failure, the project manager holds a lessons learned session. Instead of focusing on blame, the project manager frames the discussion around identifying systemic issues and opportunities for improvement. This approach fosters a culture of A. Blame and accountability. B. Continuous learning and psychological safety. C. Punitive measures for mistakes. D. Ignoring past failures. Answer: B. Continuous learning and psychological safety. By framing the discussion around systemic issues and opportunities for improvement rather than blame, the project manager cultivates an environment where team members feel safe to openly discuss mistakes and learn from them without fear of retribution. This emotionally intelligent approach promotes continuous learning and builds psychological safety, which is vital for innovation and long-term team performance. It allows the team to grow from challenges rather than being paralyzed by them. Question 15. The project manager notices a persistent undercurrent of cynicism and negativity from a few long-tenured team members towards new agile practices being introduced. To promote buy-in and manage resistance, an emotionally intelligent project manager would A. Enforce the new practices with strict deadlines and consequences. B. Dismiss their concerns as resistance to change. C. Acknowledge their past experience, listen to their specific concerns, and involve them in shaping the implementation. D. Replace the cynical team members with new ones who are more open to change. Answer: C. Acknowledge their past experience, listen to their specific concerns, and involve them in shaping the implementation. An emotionally intelligent project manager would acknowledge the valid experience of the long-tenured team members, empathy and social awareness, listen actively to their specific concerns about the new practices, and involve them in the solution. This approach transforms potential resistance into buy-in by making them part of the change process, leveraging their experience, and addressing their emotional needs, ultimately promoting smoother adoption and better team performance. Question 16. A project manager receives critical feedback from a key stakeholder regarding a deliverable that the team worked tirelessly on. Before communicating this feedback to the team, the project manager takes time to process their own feelings of disappointment and frustration. This action exemplifies the project manager's strong A. Risk management skills. B. Self-awareness and self-regulation. C. Technical expertise. D. Negotiation skills. Answer: B. Self-awareness and self-regulation. The project manager's act of taking time to process personal feelings before communicating critical feedback to the team demonstrates strong self-awareness, recognizing their own emotions, and self-regulation, managing those emotions. This prevents an emotional reaction from negatively influencing how the feedback is delivered, ensuring it's constructive and doesn't demotivate the team. Effective emotional management in leadership is crucial for maintaining team morale and productive responses. Question 17. The project manager needs to deliver bad news about budget cuts impacting team resources. Instead of sending a mass email, the project manager schedules a team meeting to deliver the news in person, answers questions transparently, and acknowledges the likely impact on morale. This approach reflects the project manager's commitment to A. Minimizing communication overhead. B. Avoiding confrontation. C. Demonstrating transparency and empathy. D. Shifting responsibility. Answer: C. Demonstrating transparency and empathy. Delivering bad news in person, answering questions openly, and acknowledging the emotional impact on the team shows transparency and a deep understanding of others' feelings, empathy. This emotionally intelligent approach fosters trust and respects team members, even when conveying difficult information. Such direct and empathetic communication helps maintain team morale and commitment despite challenging circumstances. Question 18. A project manager conducts regular one-on-one meetings with team members to discuss not only task progress but also their career aspirations, personal challenges, and professional development needs. This practice primarily aims to foster A. Strict adherence to the project schedule. B. A deep understanding of individual team member motivation and well-being. C. Compliance with organizational policies. D. Increased administrative burden. Answer: B. A deep understanding of individual team member motivation and well-being. By discussing individual aspirations, challenges, and development needs, the project manager gains a profound understanding of each team member's unique motivations and overall well-being. This empathetic and individualized approach allows the project manager to better support, coach, and motivate each person, directly contributing to their engagement and overall team performance. Understanding what drives and impacts individual team members is key to nurturing a high-performing team. Question 19. During a brainstorming session, one team member suggests a radical idea that is initially met with skepticism from others. The project manager encourages the team to listen to the idea fully, ask clarifying questions, and explore its potential benefits before dismissing it. This behavior promotes A. Groupthink. B. Open-mindedness and psychological safety. C. Adherence to traditional methods. D. Individual competition. Answer: B. Open-mindedness and psychological safety. By encouraging full consideration of a radical idea and preventing its immediate dismissal, the project manager fosters an environment of open-mindedness and psychological safety. This encourages team members to share unconventional ideas without fear of judgment, leading to more innovative solutions and better team performance. It cultivates an inclusive atmosphere where all contributions are valued, which is critical for creative problem-solving. Question 20. The project manager observes that a team member seems unengaged during daily stand-ups and rarely contributes. Instead of calling them out publicly, the project manager initiates a private conversation to understand if there are underlying issues or if the stand-up format isn't conducive to their participation. This illustrates the project manager's focus on A. Controlling team member behavior. B. Understanding and addressing individual needs. C. Strictly following agile ceremonies. D. Delegating disciplinary actions. Answer: B. Understanding and addressing individual needs. By initiating a private conversation to explore the reasons behind the team member's disengagement, the project manager demonstrates a focus on understanding and addressing individual needs. This empathetic approach allows the project manager to uncover potential root causes, example emotional, technical, or procedural, and tailor support, ultimately re-engaging the team member and promoting their contribution to team performance. It's about proactive support, not just reactive control. Question 21. A project manager frequently uses phrases like, "I understand how you feel, tell me more about what's bothering you, and let's explore that from your perspective," during team interactions. This communication style indicates a strong emphasis on A. Assertiveness, B. Empathy, C. Directiveness, D. Analytical thinking. Answer: B. Empathy. The phrases, "I understand how you feel, tell me more," and "let's explore from your perspective" are hallmarks of empathetic communication. They demonstrate a genuine desire to understand and connect with another person's emotions and viewpoint. For a project manager, using empathy strengthens relationships, builds trust, and helps in resolving conflicts effectively, thereby enhancing team performance by fostering psychological safety. Question 22. A project manager implements a peer-to-peer feedback system where team members regularly provide constructive criticism and praise to one another in a structured, safe environment. This initiative primarily aims to enhance the team's A. Dependency on the project manager, B. Self-awareness and social skills, C. Competitive spirit, D. Adherence to external regulations. Answer: B. Self-awareness and social skills. A structured peer-to-peer feedback system helps team members develop self-awareness by receiving insights into their own behaviors and their impact on others. Simultaneously, it enhances their social skills by requiring them to give and receive feedback constructively and respectfully. This practice fosters a culture of mutual growth and continuous improvement, directly contributing to a higher-performing team that can self-regulate and communicate effectively. Question 23. After successfully completing a challenging project phase, the project manager ensures the team collectively celebrates their achievements, recognizing individual contributions and the effort involved. This action is crucial for A. Adhering to the project budget, B. Motivating the team and reinforcing positive behaviors, C. Demonstrating management control, D. Preparing for the next project immediately. Answer: B. Motivating the team and reinforcing positive behaviors. Celebrating successes and recognizing contributions significantly boosts team morale and reinforces the positive behaviors and hard work that led to the achievement. This emotionally intelligent practice taps into team motivation, ensuring that members feel valued and appreciated, which encourages continued high performance and commitment on future tasks. Acknowledgement is a powerful motivator for sustaining team engagement and driving excellence. Question 24. A project manager observes that a team member is consistently stressed and overwhelmed by their workload. Instead of simply reassigning tasks, the project manager helps the team member prioritize, provides delegation techniques, and encourages them to take regular breaks. This approach is rooted in the project manager's ability to demonstrate A. Strict resource allocation, B. Emotional intelligence and support, C. Technical troubleshooting, D. Adherence to contractual obligations. Answer: B. Emotional intelligence and support. The project manager's actions, helping with prioritization, providing techniques, and encouraging breaks, are all indicative of an empathetic and supportive approach rooted in emotional intelligence. They recognize the team member's emotional state and proactively offer solutions and guidance to manage the workload and reduce stress. This demonstrates care for team member well-being, which is essential for sustaining performance and preventing burnout within the team. Question 25. During a project manager is aware of their own tendency to become impatient when under pressure. They consciously practice mindfulness techniques to stay calm and ensure they respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to team challenges. This demonstrates the project manager's strength in A. Social skills. B. Self-awareness and self-regulation. C. Empathy. D. Motivation. Answer: B. Self-awareness and self-regulation. The project manager's awareness of their own impatience, self-awareness, and their deliberate use of mindfulness techniques to manage this tendency and respond thoughtfully, self-regulation, are clear indicators of strength in these emotional intelligence components. This allows the project manager to maintain composure and make rational decisions, which is critical for effective leadership and fostering a stable and productive environment for the team. Being aware of and managing one's own emotional state is fundamental to leading others effectively.